Hi everyone, this is the weather hazard briefing from the National Weather Service office here in Pocatello, Idaho for Sunday, August 13th. Still warm, dry, and breezy for us today, and that actually will continue really for the next few days here. Overall, as far as wind gusts go today, still generally about 20 to 30 miles per hour, mainly through parts of the Snake Plain and Arco Desert. Overall, we stay warm and dry through the next several days too, although keep in mind we're a couple degrees cooler today thanks to the cold front that came through, but still not expecting any showers or thunderstorms, dry conditions continuing through the weekend and into early next week here. Still looking like any more moisture headed our way. Any showers or storms not really going to be here until closer to next Friday. So, again, still have almost a week until that would make it to us. As I look at satellite this morning, well, you can see not a whole lot through most of Idaho. You got to go way farther up to the north to even get any real kind of clouds even moving into the area. As far as the weather risk outlook grid, again, very quiet through the next 5 days here. Today, a little bit breezy through parts of the Snake Plain and the Arco Desert area. Keep in mind with that and some of those wind gusts that we'll talk about, we do have a lake wind advisory in effect for the American Falls Reservoir. So any small crafts, things like that, the breezy northeast winds can create some trickier to even hazardous conditions. High temperatures today for most of us are going to be in the 80s once again, but thanks to that cold front, a few more of us will be able to top out in the 70s. So again, a couple degrees cooler, most of us about 5 degrees cooler than Saturday highs. For most of us in the lower elevations, that means generally low to mid 80s. Again, here's a look at some of the wind gusts this afternoon. Overall, 20 to 30 miles per hour for most of those gusts, but a few spots up to about 35 miles per hour, not out of the question. Again, some of those stronger winds still coming down over the divide behind that cold front that came through yesterday. But overall, not too different from what we've been seeing over the past few days. Just this time, it'll be mainly out of the northeast. Again, bringing in that slightly cooler air for us. Still fairly dry out there. Minimum relative humidities for the rest of today dropping to about the teens, upper teens, through most of the Snake Plain into parts of the Magic Valley, and lots of low to mid 20s for the rest of the area. As far as the next couple days here, let's look at tomorrow. Most of us will start the morning in the 40s to 50s, and then when it starts the warm up, that's where we're going to be on Monday, with more of us back into the mid and upper 80s, even some low 90s. And so enjoy the cool today because we're right back to the 90s, and then they're going to stick around really through most of the week ahead. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, even solidly in the 90s. We'll start to kind of cool things off again as those rain chances start to increase at the end of the week. As far as wind gusts on Monday, pretty similar to today, a little bit lighter overall. Still see some gusts about 20 to 30 miles per hour. And Monday, still going to be a dry day. Again, pretty similar to today with a lot of those minimum relative humidities in the mid and upper teens to low to mid 20s. Overall, for today, still breezy, wind gusts around 20 to 30 miles per hour, mainly through parts of the Snake Plain and Arco Desert areas. Still warm and dry too, although a couple degrees cooler than yesterday, thanks to that cold front that came through. Expecting dry conditions, though, through the rest of the weekend and really through most of the week ahead. Not really until we get closer to Friday that we'll start to see the chances increasing for any more showers or thunderstorms. But it looks like once those arrive on next Friday, they could stick around for a little bit. Granted, that's still a week out, so things will definitely be changing between now and then. But keep checking back each day for updates on the forecast. Have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can find us online. Give us a phone call. Of course, social media always the best way to get a hold of us and get in touch and interact with us there. Hope you have a great rest of the weekend.